Greetings, welcome to an exceptional installment where we're diving deep into history's buried secrets, challenging what you thought you knew about our past. I'm here to guide you through a whirlwind expedition that revisits the dawn of our history to question the very bedrock it's built upon. Prepare to unravel a narrative rife with anomalies that mainstream storytelling has conveniently overlooked. Imagine the world of academia, a silent battlefield where ideologies clash and established truths are constantly scrutinized. Each new discovery ushers in a storm, as contentious debates ripple through the halls of knowledge. At the heart of these intellectual conflicts lies a treasure worth more than gold: the authority of established narratives, which ancient and scientific scholars fiercely protect. Yet, the sphere of human history is witnessing a seismic shift. Scholars from various disciplines are banding together, brandishing fresh discoveries that cast long shadows on our accepted timeline of evolution and rise of civilization. It's becoming increasingly clear that our story is far more intricate than previously acknowledged. We've all heard the standard tale. Homo sapiens triumphantly ascends from the Stone Age, basking in the simplicity of primitive life until a sudden spark ignites the majestic rise of civilizations. This linear portrayal has shaped our identities, yet it is teetering under the weight of new, disquieting evidence. New findings have hurled us back in time, stretching our species' age by an astonishing 30%. Our evolutionary tree sprouts new branches, revealing complex relatives like the Denisovans, who showcase intellectual prowess previously attributed solely to us. Moreover, groundbreaking archaeological work in the Americas suggests human presence there far predates established beliefs. In fact, our timeline for the New World has been shattered, perhaps by tens of thousands of years. Civilization's origins are also under the microscope. Sites like Göbekli Tepe and the Sphinx hint at a prehistoric cultural sophistication, and recent discoveries suggest we may have embraced civilization some 25,000 years prior to what textbooks claim. These revelations are just the tip of the iceberg. Our history is awash with paradoxes, findings that baffle and question our assumed trajectory. For instance, contemplate Egypt, home to enigmatic pyramids and perplexing precision in structures. Such accomplishments seem out of place if we believe that the civilization emerged directly from a rudimentary past. Or take South America, with its varied architectural intricacies across Peruvian sites. It defies logic that the Inca, despite their grandeur, could have conjured the array of found sophisticated work in a mere handful of generations. And what of the ancient maps, depicting our world with impossible precision, including the outlines of an ice-veiled Antarctica? These hints at advanced prehistoric cartography defy explanation within our current narrative. The keystone to reconciling these enigmas is the cataclysmic chapter known as the Younger Dryas. Roughly 12,900 years ago, this cataclysm reshaped the Earth, igniting a dark epoch that saw a significant culling of life and the rapid demise of the Ice Age. Its scars are apparent worldwide, etched in geological layers, spawning colossal floods that redefined continents. Is it possible that remnants of a once grand civilization were erased, leaving only fragmented echoes of their sophisticated existence? The recorded history we know arises from the ashes of this global cataclysm. Could this be a cycle of civilization's death and rebirth, an echo of a universal pattern that has seen countless rises and falls? The evidence compels us to consider that our historical timeline, instead of a steady ascent, is punctuated with advanced civilizations rising like phoenixes only to fall into oblivion, their legacy distilled into myths and legends. If you've ever found yourself drawn to the unexplained or sensed there are gaps in our ancient tales that need filling, you are not alone. A growing chorus of modern thinkers and voices, armed with evidence, challenge conventional history. Together, we're part of a burgeoning awakening, intent on reclaiming the true breadth of our past. As we unravel astonishing facets of ancient technologies and hidden chapters of human history, let this journey serve not only as an exploration of the past but as a guide for our future. Heed the ancient warnings passed down through generations. Harnessing their wisdom is imperative in steering us through potential cosmic threats looming over our existence. If you found resonance and value in this exploration, consider supporting our continued journey into the mysteries of the past. Your contributions help fuel our relentless pursuit of hidden truths, ensuring that the untold stories of our history are brought to light. As we delve ever deeper into these long-forgotten narratives, we invite you to stay tuned, engage with our content, and contribute towards a deeper understanding of our collective heritage. And remember, by subscribing, liking, and activating notifications, you're not only joining a community of learners, but you're also aligning with a movement that seeks to expand the horizons of our knowledge and understanding. So, as we draw this discussion to a close, I ask you, which discoveries have stirred your thirst for knowledge, and what actions will you take to further unravel the mysteries of our past? Share your commitments in the comments, and let's forge ahead together in this grand historical adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever wondered why such a tiny fraction of people, a mere 8%, actually stamp their mark on their New Year's resolutions? Today, we're diving deep into practical strategies to ensure you're not just another statistic. Picture Thesa King on the brink of death is faced with an impossible choice. Which of his two sons will inherit the kingdom? His first son promises to elevate the kingdom to new heights of glory. But the second, he's got a different take. He plans to revamp the education system. His clear vision sways the king, and this is where our first piece of wisdom comes into play. Have a plan. Nobody rolls out of bed one fine morning, stretching and suddenly finds themselves in perfect health. No sir, it requires meticulous planning, setting tangible goals, and actual follow-through. Saying I'll get healthy is as vague as me saying I'll become the strongest male hero ever. It just doesn't cut it. Instead, set the alarm, lace up those sneakers, and vow to hit the gym every other day. That's the bulldog mindset, folks. Years back, when my college days were filled with youthful exuberance, I leapt into self-development like a man possessed. Overwhelmed with enthusiasm, I set an army of goals. No more sugary treats, daily dance sessions, a book a week, dual meditation sessions daily, attending every class, and a slew of other lofty goals. I hit the ground running, but as time ticked by, my dedication waned, and by December's arrival, only one goal stood conquered. This brings us to our second golden rule: choose wisely. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Habits are beasts to tame, and they'll deplete your willpower like a battery. Overloading yourself is a sure recipe for disaster, and before you know it, you're diving into an ultimate cheat day that never ends. Pick 2 or 3 goals that resonate deeply with your core, your divine masculine if you will. Now, let's talk about the power of the written word. Ever felt the weight of a contract? It's no physical barrier, yet the established commitment grips you with an unmistakable force. Likewise, write your resolutions down. They assume a contract's gravity then. For the last few years, I've penned down my aspirations, tagged with my name, next to my workspace, and by God, each glance at that sheet reminds me of a silent vow to uphold. It's about creating that personal, inescapable reminder, a magnet for your monk mode focus. Here's something I learned the hard way. I used to broadcast my intentions to every friend willing to listen before I'd even started. It felt grand, but a study revealed a startling truth: sharing goals prematurely provides a false sense of completion. You conjure up this vivid mental victory parade, and the motivation just evaporates. So, the fourth nugget I'm bestowing upon you: don't spill your guts about your resolutions. Your brain's tricky like that. Don't fall for its illusions. Coincidentally, it takes 21 days to build or break a habit, and there's no better time for relentless resolve than the dawn of a fresh year. The air is electrified with collective determination. Not one soul wants to be the first to stumble in this race. Tip number 5: capitalize on this annual phenomenon. It's the universe offering you a golden ticket to transformation. Next up, find your accountability buddy, the Robin to your Batman. This isn't blabbering to every acquaintance, but selecting a trusted ally dedicated to keeping you on the straight and narrow. Support is a two-way street here. Together, you defend each other's ambitions against the onslaught of complacency. That's tip number 6, secure your partner in crime. And with that, I salute your forthcoming adventure into this brave new chapter. This isn't about ringing in a year with fleeting sparks of inspiration. This is about crafting a milestone, a triumph not just for the festive season but for all the renders of the calendar. Carry that modern life dating energy into every aspect of personal growth, and by the year's end, we'll have a legion of strong, successful males, each sharing their saga of a resolution realized. Before we close, remember, if you've appreciated the insights shared today, feel free to express your gratitude with a tip reflective of the value you've gained. A special thanks awaits those who do in the video description below. And, should you wish to embark on a journey of lifelong learning, to adopt the man mindset, and to navigate the modern dating scene with the wisdom of the ancient shit, that subscribe button, ring that bell, and like this video to unlock the abundance that lays in wait. So, tell me, which of these steadfast strategies will you implement to elevate your game? Happy New Year, and here's to you becoming the change you wish to see.